Today is March 1st, 2019, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. Okay, so today I'll work on the Witch's Tarot. Okay, and clarifiers, I'll use the After Tarot. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Cups. And clarifying that is the King of Swords. Oh my goodness. So what I'm seeing here is that there is going to be like a beginning of an offer, okay? And it's coming from the Divine Masculines. I feel that Divine Masculines are finally ready to offer, you know, their truth, clarity, and communication towards their Divine Feminine. And here, okay, if you can see that the sword is stuck in the ground, okay, I feel that they're ready to speak their truth and deliver that to the Divine Feminine. And there you can see that the crown, okay, is on the ground. And so it's actually in water, it seems like. And they have received, you know, some information from that bird. And so that's either them getting information from their divine counterpart, but also, you know, expressing that to the bird so that they can communicate with the Divine Feminine. And so this is so beautiful, guys. I love it. And underneath here we have here the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords, okay? So what I'm getting with this is that in regards to, you know, this Divine Masculine, you know, trying to, you know, walk away and being sneaky, you know, not telling the Divine Feminine how they feel. I feel like, you know, they're about to get caught, okay? Or, you know, they're ready to express that to their divine other. So what I'm getting is that, you know, by chance, you know, you probably found out that your Divine Masculine, you know, was really thinking about you. You know, they were playing it cool, like they didn't care. But I feel like, you know, you might have some signs, you know, in regards to, like, like their emotions, and that's what I'm feeling. So let me hop into today's reading and see what this is all about. Okay, so first we have Seven of Swords, and then we have the Fool. Then we have Four of Swords, and then we have the Chariot. All right. So what I'm getting here is that the Seven of Swords is popping up again. So what I'm getting, you know, with this is that divine masculines, okay, they were like, you know, being sneaky, not expressing their truth and all this and that. But what I'm feeling is that they're putting an end to that, guys. And the reason why I say that is because we have here the Fool. So there is going to be like a new beginning. And, you know, in the overall energy, we have here the Ace of Cups. So I feel like it's a new beginning in love. And, you know, your divine counterpart is finally going to express their truth, you know, about, like, you know, their feelings. Okay, and then here we have the Four of Swords. And so what I'm getting with this is that the divine feminines are a little bit guarded, but also they have one sword that they're holding in their hand. I feel like, you know, they're demanding the truth. They received it, and they put the Three of Swords down. And so with, you know, this communication coming from the divine masculines and this new start, divine feminines, you know, they receive their truth. And once they receive that truth, I feel like, you know, they're healing. And so they are really thinking about, like, what communication that they have received from their divine counterpart. And because of that, they are now able to move forward. So beautiful. Yes. So here with the Seven of Swords, it is clarified here with the Two of Wands. So again, I just feel like the divine masculines, okay, we're not really, you know, speaking their truth or honesty about, like, coming together with their divine counterpart. But get this, they really want to choose their divine other. So, like, I feel like the truth is coming out. Seriously. And because of that, okay, with this Fool, it is clarified here with the Sun. So, after, okay, your divine masculine is caught, or, you know, they express, like, you know, how they want to come towards you, I do see that there is a new beginning, and the sun is really shining on, like, this this new energy that I'm seeing. And it is, you know, it is really youthful, it's happy, you know, and I see that, you know, divine masculines and divine feminines are both, like, feeling like the power, you know, and the positivity, you know. And I feel like the divine masculines feel a little bit lighter now that they have either communicated their truth, or you know, the divine feminines found out, you know, some information, you know, through like another resource about how their divine masculine really feels about them. And so that is so beautiful, guys. I don't know, I'm feeling really good about this reading. Even though that the Seven of Swords is the first card that pops up and it was the underlining energy. But what I was feeling with that is that, you know, they were trying to be sneaky about their feelings, you know, with their divine counterpart. And so it's all coming out, guys. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so here with the Four of Swords, all right, it is clarified here with the Lovers. So what I'm getting here is that this divine feminine, okay, the sword that she has in her hand is like in the ground, okay? So I feel that she has received this truth, right? And then here in this Lover card, okay, the angel is holding that sword above the divine counterparts, okay? So like this could be like through telepathy. It could be, you know, from mind to mind connection, this epiphany that the divine feminines have realized about their divine other. And what I'm getting is that, you know, the divine feminines are really choosing the connection. I feel like they were on guard, you know, and they put the Three of Swords down. And so I feel that they are now slowly like opening up their heart towards their divine masculine. And I say this because with this Chariot, okay, it is clarified here with the Four of Wands. And so I see movement forward, you know, towards the union. So I feel like, you know, slowly both divine counterparts are really coming together, okay, and like kind of seeing each other eye to eye, you know, after the divine masculine reveals his truth to divine feminine about them wanting to come together with him, okay. Okay, so here we have the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Six of Swords, and then we have here Five of Wands. So what I'm getting here is that divine masculines have waited, you know, and they have thought about, you know, the connection and moving forward with their divine counterpart. And also, you know, they have been really working, guys. I mean, I feel that they have been working in the physical aspect, you know, with their job. And also, while they're doing that, they're really thinking about their divine counterpart. And I just feel that it's time, okay, you know, to harvest these pentacles. Because like here in this depiction, do you see how the grass is really green, the sky is blue, the pentacles are looking really good for the picking, and the divine masculine is just standing there, and they're like, you know, I feel like, you know, my work is done. I should be, you know, harvesting these pentacles, you know, and that's the feeling that I'm getting, you know. And what's really ironic is that we also have here the Seven of Swords, so we have like two sevens here. And I'm just getting that, you know, they know that, you know, it is really time to move it forward and choose this connection and stop hiding from their divine feminines about how they feel. And that's what I'm getting with this. And you know, there is a start to this new beginning. They have seen the light, and that's why I just feel like, okay, the light is shining on the bottom parts of those pentacles. And so it's time, guys. I really see it. And then here in the heart of the reading, we have here the Six of Swords. So guess what? After your divine masculine has, you know, really worked, you know, on himself and the situation and his work and, you know, everything in the physical, what I'm feeling is that they're, you know, now like, you know, going towards, you know, something that is a little bit more peaceful. And you know, I feel like now they're more emotionally stable is what I'm getting. And you know, this is so beautiful because it's in the heart of the reading, and this is in regards to that choice or decision in regards to this new beginning with their divine feminine. But also they have really thought about them as well and the connection. And so I feel like the divine counterparts are really mirroring each other at this time. And then next we have here the Five of Wands, okay? So, you know, in the heart of the reading, I see that they want to get away from any rocky situations and move towards, you know, something that is more stable. And here, you know, we have the Five of Wands. And what I'm getting is that your divine counterpart, and this could be both divine masculines and feminines, but what I'm getting is that whatever like conflict that you guys have had, I feel like you guys are really working on it, because I see here that there is movement forward towards the Four of Wands, okay? So, you know, that is movement towards the relationship, but also, you know, it's about like coming together and, you know, and being with your divine counterpart and choosing the connection. And so, you know, both counterparts are you know, really working on getting out of this energy at this time. Okay, so here with the Seven of Pentacles, okay, it is clarified here with the Five of Wands. So what I'm getting is that your divine masculine, okay, is really waiting to get out of this Five of Wands energy. And I see that, you know, it is at the end, because here I see a divine masculine standing up with that one rod, and all the other people look like they about had it. You know, they stopped fighting. And so, you know, this is really good. I feel like, you know, if your divine counterpart is working with other, you know, third-party situations, karmic situations, or anything that is outside of the connection, I feel like that is being put to rest. And finally, after your divine masculine gets out of this energy, that is when they can move forward. Because here, with the Six of Wands, okay, I mean the Six of Swords, it is clarified here with the Ace of Swords. So again, they have received like truth. They have received like some sort of communication or clarity, okay, about like, you know, them like moving forward and knowing how to get out of this, you know, conflict, this feeling of conflict. And so that's why I feel that, you know, the wait is almost over, guys. I really do see this, you know, and the divine masculines is slowly getting out of those situations so that, you know, they can, you know, have like this new beginning. And, you know, and this is truthful communication, okay? Honesty, you know, clarity, you know, and integrity also. So overall, that's really good. And here with the Five of Wands, guess what? After you or your divine counterpart gets out of conflict, and I feel that, you know, it's more so the divine masculines, but, you know, this could also be divine feminines too, because they had to really work with this energy with their divine counterpart as their divine other is getting out of those situations. And what I'm feeling is that with this Five of Wands, it is clarified here with the Ace of Pentacles, guys. We have a lot of aces out here, okay? We have here the Ace of Cups. We have here the, where is it? We have here the Ace of Swords. We had another ace here, didn't we? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm getting is that in regards to this conflict, okay, there's going to be a new beginning, okay? I feel that, you know, the divine counterparts are finally going to be getting out of this, and you should start seeing some sort of results in the physical, okay? Where, you know, you guys are getting out of this sort of energy, and, you know, if you are communicating with your divine counterpart, you know, you will see that there is some sort of change that is about to, you know, happen. It's like, I feel like this is like a new energy, like there's a reset or a restart. And, you know, of course, today's March 1st. And so I feel like, you know, things are you know, resetting at this time so that you guys can work with some really fresh energy. Okay. Okay. So here we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Three of Swords. So again, you know, I see that the divine feminines are also working in the physical. You know, they're working on themselves, they're working at their job, you know, as their divine counterpart is really working on their situations. And, you know, I feel like it's at the end of that waiting period. That is why, okay, we have here the Ace of Cups, okay, that wants to show up for the overall energy for today, you know, which is the start of a new like beginning in love. And you know, your divine masculine is ready to come in with that truth and with that clarity, and you know, and I see that, guys, you know, I see that, you know, they're being sneaky about like, you know, what was going on, not really revealing the whole truth to their divine counterpart. And you know, and I see that, you know, they will reveal, you know, some aspects of that, but also, you know, it is in regards to this connection. They really want to choose their divine counterpart, and you know, and I just feel that once they express their truth, that is when this whole new energy comes through. I feel like it's like boom, 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 you know, once they deliver that truth, the air gets cleared, and then all of this like new energy comes through. It's so beautiful, guys. Okay, so here we have here the Three of Swords, and so, you know, that's what I was feeling here. Okay, and the Four of Swords, the divine feminine is holding on to that one sword. Okay, so she had received that truth and clarity from their divine masculine, and you know, and she's put those Three of Swords down. And so that's what I'm getting. I feel like as your divine counterpart gets out of this conflict and gives you like this new offer in the physical, and also like moving away from any conflicts that they've had with other people and towards, you know, you, I feel like with this truth, there's like a lot of like burdens. I feel like, you know, the burdens are lifted, and people are going to start feeling really good, like, you know, with this, you know, clarity coming from their divine other. I feel that, you know, there's a lot of like releasing of energy and of this Three of Swords. So let me clarify. Yes. Okay, so here with the Queen of Pentacles, it is clarified here with Temperance. So, you know, divine feminines are really healing. They're really taking care of themselves, and they really do find peace now. And, you know, as they were healing while the divine masculines were really working on themselves and their situations, I feel like, you know, divine feminines are really grounded, you know, and they're really, you know, like, they're pouring out their emotions, but they're holding their emotions, you know, for their divine counterparts. So, you know, as divine masculine, you know, comes and provides that truth and clarity towards divine feminines and give like this offer, you know, in the physical, you know, away from this conflict. The divine feminines, okay, I feel like they were working on themselves in the situations. They were learning to heal themselves while the divine masculines were working on the situation. And I just feel that, you know, divine feminines have really evolved and grown from the situation, and as they were healing, okay, this Three of Swords energy, we have here the High Priestess. Okay, so what I'm getting is that, again, divine feminines, you know, have like this higher knowledge or understanding about the connection, and that is why they're able to let go of this Three of Swords energy, because they have really rested and they have really thought about it. And, you know, because they're more spiritually evolved, they have a better understanding about this connection, about like what the divine masculines are working on, and how, you know, they are coming in with their truth and this new offer of love. And so overall, guys, this is really good. This means that, you know, divine counterparts have really learned, you know, from the past. They're working on their situations. They're healing from the connection, but also the divine feminines, okay, are really receptive. They're really going deep within, okay, to see the divine masculine's growth and how far they've come, you know, as they come back and express their truth, because they were hiding it, right? Okay, so crowning this reading, we have here the Four of Pentacles, okay, and in this this deck, okay, we have here old gentleman, okay, holding on to all those pentacles and, you know, guarding, you know, their heart and their head. And so what I'm feeling is that the divine masculines were really stubborn, okay, in expressing their truth about like their emotions and their feelings for the divine feminine, right? They were like holding on too tightly. They did not want to let their divine counterpart know. And the reason why I say that is because we have here the Seven of Swords, right? This is the first card that pops up. And not only that, it was like the underlining energy here. They got caught, right? They're about to reveal like how they truly feel about their divine counterpart. And so, like, you know, I see that in the physical, they were really holding on to their emotions. They didn't want to let them know. And so let me clarify. Oh, guess what? It is clarified here with the Two of Cups. What did I say? I just had that feeling, guys. They're really holding on to the connection. Whether or not they expressed it to you or not, they really do. They really want to come back towards their divine feminine. And that is why they are ready to offer their truth, okay, about like this new beginning. And so that is what I'm feeling. And guys, you know, like this Seven of Swords energy, I know, like, you know, what it means, you know, in the tarot. But like when I saw this card, you know, I don't think that they were really being sneaky, you know, about like, you know, whatever situation, you know, towards their divine feminine. What I'm getting is that they're really hiding the fact that they really desire their divine counterpart, okay? And they just were not expressive up until this point. And that's what I'm saying. The divine masculine is coming in as a King of Swords. And so that is so beautiful, guys. I'm so, like, happy that, you know, divine masculines are finding the strength to offer that clarity towards their divine feminines. And so that's so beautiful. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull, I am going to pull a couple of cards. I have some new decks today, okay? So first, I have here Love and Relationships, and it's by Affirmators, okay? So let me go ahead and show you what the box looks like. It is hot pink, guys, with a little bling. I love it. Okay. Let's see what messages come out for us today. Okay, one flipped. We have here boundaries. I claim my right to set healthy boundaries and I allow others to do the same. Sometimes personal space is taken and sometimes it's given, and sometimes if you're on the subway it's completely disregarded and shamelessly invaded. I guess it depends on the day. This is so cute, guys. I want you to see, like, if you can see it, what it looks like. There's like this little character and there's a skunk next to that person, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, they're on the subway and it's like, oh, this person's all in my space. So what I'm getting is that, you know, set some boundaries, you know, set boundaries for yourself, and towards the connection, and, you know, and then towards anyone else, you know, that is in your aura or your energy. You know, make sure you set up healthy boundaries, okay, guys? All right. So, and then here I have another Affirmators deck. If you can see, it's black with the unicorn. And so it says 50 affirmation cards to help you help yourself. So these are like, you know, self-help. And don't you like that? I love that rainbow on this packaging and stuff. I love it. And it's a unicorn. Okay. Let's see what messages want to come out for us today. options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts like you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. I want you guys to see this one. So what I'm getting here is that, you know, as far as like options are concerned, you know, just be open to the possibilities, okay? Don't be so single focused on, you know, you have to have, you know, your divine masculine or, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's okay to have your options open. And, you know, and when you do, when you release, okay, that need, that it has to be a certain way, guess what? Abundance starts flowing in, guys. So what I'm getting here is release your need for attachment, okay? And when you release that, guess what? Your abundance comes through. And I feel like, you know, the divine feminines have really released themselves because they have really worked on themselves in the physical. And what I'm getting is that as they release themselves, you know, from like, you know, wanting to have this connection and so on and so forth, what I'm feeling is that the divine feminines have always held space for their divine counterparts, and that allowed their divine masculine, okay, to have that energy to really work on themselves so that they can work it up and come back towards the divine feminine. And that's what I'm seeing. So finally, okay, divine masculines are choosing the divine feminine in the connection. So that is so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so I have one more, okay, and this is a beautiful deck. I want you to see it, okay. This is the Goddess Power Oracle, and it's by Colette Baron Reed, and it is gorgeous, guys. I love this deck. All right, so I'm going to pull and see what is the goddess guidance that we need for today. Okay, we have green Tara, and it says salvation. Do you see how beautiful this card is? And from what I know in Buddhism, green Tara, she is the mother, okay, the nurturer. She loves everyone, okay. So let me go ahead and read the description in the book, all right. Empowerment message. The divine has intended you into being and given you the assignment to explore life through certain perceived limitations. You are meant to learn about life in all its is also known as She Who Saves, says that you will never be alone in life's journey. This compassionate Savior Goddess of intimate friendship will ensure that the right people will show up for you at the right time. That is so beautiful, and that's what I feel, you know, with that options card. Just be open to abundance, open to the flow of what comes and goes out of your life. Do not cling, okay, and just release and let go. Because if you and your divine counterpart are meant to be together, you guys will, okay? Green Tower reminds you that your needs will always be met. You don't need to know how, and as that is her domain. You just need to trust, and the goddess Green Tara will use her magic on your behalf. You are safe, secure, and always in the care of the divine. That is so beautiful, guys. It's like, you know, it's like when, who, what, when, where, how, you know, with your divine counterpart. Just release that, okay? And be of service to other people. Learn to love all people. And guess what? That energy will come back towards you, okay, guys? All right. So So I also have here an alignment message, and I'll go ahead and read this also. Green Tara, known as She Who Saves, is here to remind you that salvation is contingent on your willingness to release your ego conflicts and surrender your wants and unmet desires to the divine. What did I just say? Okay. Do you find yourself swimming in a nagging spiral of dissatisfaction? Are you comparing yourself to others and always coming up short? Do you feel entitled to the manifestation of your wants arriving in the only form that you will accept? Exactly, guys, exactly. When you are suffering from longing and wanting, you are like a hungry ghost that will never be fed, blind to the opportunities that are truly yours. Never fear. Just as a true friend will let you know when you're off track, Green Tara will let you know when you're out of alignment. She will save you from the destructive qualities of hubris, entitlement, and elitism, as well as the consciousness of lack, with the following alignment task. Get right with yourself and the world again. That's right. Take your power back, guys. I mean, you do you. And that's why I see the divine feminines are actually working on themselves right now. They're working on healing. They're working on balance. You know, they're, you know, with this Three of Swords energy, we have here the High Priestess. And so what I'm feeling is that divine feminines are receiving downloads, okay, you know, from their higher selves and understanding this connection, because the divine feminines are, you know, more evolved than the divine masculines. And guess what happens after that, guys? That is when your divine masculine gets out of this Four of Pentacles energy, okay, about this, you know, connection, because I see they are holding on to it. They want this connection, okay, and so it's just a matter of releasing and letting go and going with the flow. All right, let me get back to this. Okay, first, know that you are exactly where you need to be right now. And that is really important. I believe that that is also a Buddhist text. Where you are at right now, physically, okay, is where you should be at this time, okay? And I feel like, you know, this is probably a reading for, you know, one of my subscribers that I communicated with you yesterday, so you know who you are, okay? And that means empty a time. Oh, and if that means empty for a time, that is perfect. So it's okay to feel empty, okay? It is okay that, you know, nothing is manifesting at this very moment. Instead of looking at what isn't there, bless every tiny aspect of your life with deep gratitude. That is true, guys. You know, show appreciation for what you do have, even if you don't have anything or anything that is, you know, in a physical sense that you can give to another person. You can be thankful that you're living, okay? You can be thankful that, you know, you have a place to sleep. You know, it could be something simple, or, you know, you could appreciate that, someone reached out to you today just to say hello. You know, simple things like that. Green Tara will show you that the world is your friend. You've only been fighting against yourself. You will then recognize the earth is a place of joy and abundance. That is so true, guys. If you have the time, meditate, go out and go for a walk. You know, do walking meditation. And it is so beautiful outside today. And just know that your being here, your existence on this planet is enough. Because this planet is heaven, okay? This is heaven on earth, and a lot of people have trashed it up, you know, and really don't take care of the planet, you know, and all this and that. You know, take time to appreciate nature, you know, and your existence, and the fact that you are breathing at this time. Because, guys, once you stop breathing, you know, this 3D plane no longer exists. But guess what exists? Your 5D self. And just think about that, okay? All right, so I really hope you liked today's reading, and thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and subscribes. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective, and today I see that the divine masculines are coming to speak their truth about their love, you know, and I feel like it's a new beginning towards their offer of love towards the divine feminine, and it only happens after they release like this, you know, Seven of Swords energy and come forward towards the divine feminine, you know, and take that leap of faith, okay, and come together with them. And I see that there's movement forward towards this connection. It's so beautiful, guys. And you know, your divine masculine was in conflict, you know, and they're moving away from that, and they want to offer this new beginning in the physical, you know. And the divine feminines, they've been healing themselves, you know, while their divine counterpart was working on the situation. And you know, and after divine feminines are healed from their heart, okay, I see that divine masculines are still holding on to the connection, ready to release one of those pentacles and give this offer of love towards their divine feminine. Okay, they are really holding on to the connection, guys. Okay, so trust and believe. And you know, we have here Green Tara. Okay, Green Tara, you know, says, you know, just go with the flow. Okay, you know, Mother Earth, you know, is here to help protect you and give you that guidance and that loving energy, and give gratitude. Okay, and so once you release, and I feel like divine feminines are learning to do that, guess what? That's when the energy comes around, and it's going to come in full force, guys. I see it, I feel it, and it was confirmed here with Green Tara. So I really hope, you know, this reading was helpful. And again, guys, Mercury in retrograde is going to happen from March 5th until the 27th. I'm already experiencing this right now, because we are in the pre-shadow, you know, phase of the Mercury in retrograde. And I noticed that people's comments were getting a little negative, okay, and you know, you would save yourself, you know, by saying, haha, you know, just kidding. Guys, I understand your frustration in this journey, but please, you know, practice, you know, just sending out positive messages, okay? Try to refrain from posting any negative comments. You know, I'll let it go, you know, for now, but if it's too negative, I will delete those comments. And if I see repeat offenders, I will remove you from, you know, my subscriber list. And you know, and I just feel that I just want to protect the energies, you know, of all of my subscribers, you know, and give them love and light and positivity in their situation, because I already know that you guys, you know, really need guidance. And so you're not here to read up on, you know, other negative stuff. You know, I'm here to shed light to the situation and give you these messages, you know, to let you know like what is really going on, you know, with you and your divine counterpart. And so I think that's really important, to keep, you know, high vibrational. Do not like get stuck in a 3D, guys. I understand that everyone has to live on this planet. They have to work, you know, they have to, you know, do all this and that, but really try to practice, you know, being like a bodhisattva, okay, or a goddess, okay, like Green Tara. All right, do not be on a 3D level, guys, is what I'm saying. Okay, practice that you are a divine being, okay, a divine feminine, not just some female walking down the street, okay, or a male walking down the street. You are divine, okay? I just want to reaffirm that to you guys, okay, guys? All right, so if you'd like to book a private reading, you can visit me on my website. It is www.scorpiomoonintuition.com, and also you can follow me on IG at Scorpio Moon Intuition. Again, I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye-bye.